Alright guys, so in this video, just like the title as well as the thumbnail kind of suggests, we are going to be talking about the new event that we have been having, as well as that has been going on for a couple of days now, and that is going to be no other than the Triple Cone Cup. Alright, so a lot of you guys during my live stream, during all of my videos, comments and things like that, talk about how this particular event is quote unquote rigged and Death Sisters only love Scovilla. All right, so I want to kind of address this as well as kind of talk about the main problems, as well as why in most players' eyes it looks like this particular event is quote unquote rigged, but in reality it's just a really bad game design, and in my opinion a really lazy way of actually designing this particular event. So to quickly start it off, let's just talk about the event as well as the rewards that are going to be applied for this particular event. As you guys can see, all players who actually go into this particular screen is going to be designated into one of these three schools from Scovilla, Creme Knights, as well as Parfidia. For me right now, I am part of Parfidia, and as you guys can see, we are number 3 inside of the pure vanilla server, and the rankings are also going to be different for every single server. So now to talk about how the rankings are decided between two particular events every season, and the first one is going to be Fight for the Flag, as well as the second one, which is going to be changing every single season, is going to be something like the Trade Dash right now, as well as the Torch Dash that we had from season 1. And as you guys already know, that you guys are not able to choose your schools, and the schools are going to be randomly assigned to you guys once you guys land on this page. But let's just talk about now how you guys are able to get points for this particular event. All right, so like I said, the point systems are divided into two sections here, and as you guys know, one of them is going to be Fight for the Flags here, as well as the second one is going to be Trade Dash. If you guys go to the contribution section and the rules, you guys can quickly tell exactly how the points are calculated, so that you guys see the contribution reward as well as the score applied to your overall score ranking. But you guys can see right here that the main flaw for this particular event, and the reason why it seems like it is rigged for a lot of players, and that the pay-to-win players are all applied to Scovilla, is that the main point system on how you guys gain these contribution score here, like myself, is 75,000, is that number one, the Fight for the Flag, you'll receive points based on your arena tier. All right, so that means that once you guys do go to the Fight for the Flags, you guys can see right here that the main score that you have, as well as the main score that is going to be applied to your school ranking, is going to be determined on how many of the players are going to be within the Grandmaster 1, 2, and 3, because you guys can see that the scoring difference between these threes are going to be really high, especially from Grandmaster 1 to 2 is a total of 5,000 scoring difference. And you guys can see that depending on how many of Grandmaster 1s you guys have, as well as Grandmaster 2 and 3 inside of your school, it's really going to determine that scoring. And that's the reason why, and that's the main reason why this seems like it is rigged. All right, because of the fact that the arena tier does not reset in middle of the season, and because of the fact that the arena tier is going to be affecting majority of the scoring of this particular event, there is absolutely almost no way for players, all right, or a school, individual school, to actually flip this particular scoring right now. And because of the fact that the total score you can get from Trade Dash and the Torch Run is so small compared to what your scoring is actually for the arena, and the flag score that you actually have is so small of actual ranking score. As you guys can see, the game score that where I play arena almost 200 times a day, almost over 200 times a day, and the total game score that I can get right now is only 2,000, and the main score comes from the ranking. The number of contribution for Trade Dash is pretty much set. All right, the amount of scoring that you're going to be able to get difference is 500, but the huge difference that you have from the Masters as well as the Grandmaster score it just makes it impossible for the schools to catch up to each other or have any way to flip the scoring right now. And that's the reason why it seems like the event is rigged. And the main reason why you guys can see that the school ranking has not changed at all since season 1. So in reality, it's not really rigged, but a really poor game design as well as the event design here, and a lazy way to just allow players to quote unquote try to work for the crystals, when in reality, even if they work hard, they will never be able to beat the players or the school that has more players by the random number generator have gotten players that are higher inside of the arena. Right now, the only real way I would have to say that they can try and fix this problem is to completely get rid of the arena tier ranking and the point contribution from that, and allow players to just solely gain points through the fight for the flag and obtain flags from the other schools. But again, that also has its flaws and things like that. It's just a really poor event that we're going to have to deal with for another 5 additional seasons. I don't know if they're going to change it or not, but the reason why it seems like DevSister is, biased towards Scovilia in majority of the servers. And why, once again, it is impossible for my school like Parfadia to even try and reach Creme Knights, which is going to have a total of about 40 million difference in the scoring right now, which is almost impossible for anybody to actually obtain just by collecting flags from the other school. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this particular event. Do you guys like the event? Do you guys don't like the event? What are the problems that you guys see? What are the solutions that you guys might have? But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna have to deal with it until it is actually addressed and fixed by DevSisters and they come up with a better way to do this. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.